So today we will learn what is XSS, or you can say the cross-site scripting vulnerability. So in a simple way, we can say XSS, or you can say the cross-site scripting is a mali- malicious payload where an attacker insert this payload into a input parameters. So we will understand in a some easy way, what is exactly. So let's imagine this is a some functionality. This is a website functionality like a here you will see uh, the search option. Here you will see the function, search function, and please mute your mic. Like I hear the search function. Okay. Now, how does this work? Means how does the work this search function exactly? So basically, this function is work look like input type equals to a text. Okay, and the class and equals to the box. So basically, sometime you will see class or ID equals to sometime. So ID means sometime like a I will show you again. Like a this is our payload. Look like this thing. Now sometime you will see here the ID equals to. So ID sometime ID is used for extra creativiness means CSS help for users for CSS and added some extras features, but sometimes it's used for encryption like that. Means sometimes he will encrypt this thing mean like a some like your special character means your special character like this thing. This is and it's a converted into this thing like uh to and I think something like that. I don't know what is the exactly encoded value. So I will show you encode and decode. You can use this encode and decode using your burst suite function encode. Yeah, you will see like this thing. He will converted this value, this special character into this thing. Okay. So now How means how does it the malicious or like that? So basically, many times means when user like this value is and for this thing and for this string. Means this input value is close into this thing into this thing. Now attacker what he did do, he will check means when he will bypass this thing like this, like a script alert and escape tag, escape this thing. Then he will got some pop-up. He will got a pop-up like the one. So in this thing, when the attacker do this thing, then he will he can got the cookies and the session token and the some PII sensitive data. Everyone know the self XSS. Anyone know the self XSS? And everyone also saying the self XSS are in a out of scope. But I think everyone know the self XSS. So first of all, I tell you the how many types of XSS. So first is reflected reflected XSS. Okay. And the second one is store XSS. Means cross-site scripting or you can say the XSS. Both are the same. And stored XSS and third one is DOM XSS and fourth one is a blind XSS and fifth one is a self XSS. Okay. But I think most of the cases this XSS are knowing the many pupils and many students, but he's also know this thing. Self XSS are always out of scope. It's showing always out of scope. Means it's a consider as a out of scope. If you want to see, okay, no issue. So like I will show you the live like this thing. I selected any a VDB program self. Okay. Then you will see always the self XSS is out of scope. Self XSS, you can see. It's a non-qualified or you can say the out of scope. I also show you here. If so now we will understand exactly. So how does the perform a self XSS? So main thing is when you perform the self XSS, then you need to first means you need to a users. you can say the user session means you need to a user or you can say MITM or physical attacks like that. This is the physical attack. But many students or you can say the many bug hunters or many beginners doing these mistakes means he did not know and he did not exactly how you can change this self access. It's a out of scope, but it's chained with the P2 or P3 vulnerability. Mean P2 category or P3 severity. It's a converted. Means how you can chain into this thing. So exactly what you do, you need to go how we can perform the self exercise. First, we will understand this thing. So like any any this is a website, okay? Now this is a website. Now what I do, I create an account. Here I created an account. Like I create a account here, okay? Oh, sorry. Now you can see here I got a mail for sign up this verification. Now I successfully verified. Now I log in my account. Okay, you can see this. Now I am logged in my account. Okay, so how you can perform the self access? You can go to the inspect using a control shift plus I. You can how you can perform the self access first. You can go to the inspect using control plus shift plus I. Okay, or you can go this right click and you will see the inspect option. So the main thing is you need to focus means now at this time first I will show you how you can perform the self accesses. So like you can go to the console, okay? Go to the console and now here you can type like alert a 0. Then you can see I got a pop-up. So basically this is a self access. Like here you can type alert document dot cookie. Then you will see here lots of cookies and also the session token. The main thing is you need to go how you can change this vulnerability, how you can change the self access into the P2 and P3. How you can change. So first of all, you need to go the storage option, sorry. Okay. After that, you can go to this cookies and you will see your cp dot your domain. So first of all, you need to understand the HTTP. What is the HTTP and the same site and the secure means. you can say this is your homework or like that. You need to learn what is HTTP and secure same site, none, stick, and facts, something like that. What is this? Okay. So you will see here some session like this thing, session token. Name is session token. But sometime this is means document dot cookies. Where your cookies is saved, document dot cookie. This pop-up is all this payload is all the person doing. Like this payload, always all person are doing this thing. Like alert document dot cookie and escape tag close. Now this thing is all person doing. You need to do something some different like this thing. How? So you need to go the sometime a local storage. Sometime a local storage will contain a sensitive data. Sometime. So sometime like you need to focus on this thing like a here you will see mobile number, country code, and country address. Here is nothing. Why? Because I did not fill this thing. Means I did not fill this. Also you can check it some if the some sensitive data and like that, then you need to check it on like a session token. Here you will see the session token. So how you can perform the session token means how you can perform a self XSS using a session token. So what to do, you need to copy this thing. You need to copy the token name. Now I copy. Now what you do, where is the located, is located in a local storage. In a local storage. So how you can perform? You can perform using a alert local storage dot get item, okay, get item and paste it. Okay, this showing me error. Please do the allow pasting. Okay, so now I do this thing. Now local storage dot get item session token. You can see you got a session token. So how you can create this thing? This is a self exercise, but you can also create a payload. This payload is look like this script alert and script tag close. Now understood? Mean you need to check a local session storage, check out this thing here, any some sensitive data or like that. Okay? Then you need to check what is the sensitive data, tokens, user detail, user address, and cookies, and many of the things. And you need to create this thing. Means like you need to check and perform. After perform, you will got the some data, and you can also change this self exercise. It's an out of scope, and but its chain look like this thing. P2 and P1. Understood? So after that, we will cover a self XSS. So, sorry, reflected XSS. So now we will cover a reflected XSS. So basically, reflected XSS, it's look like a when you means when you type any input when you type any character character into a input field input input field, then you will reflect back your words. Like I will show you the live example. Today we will cover only a reflected XSS and the self XSS. Self XSS already cover up. Now we will cover a reflected XSS. So I think I think many students are knowing this website. Redshift.in. Redshift.in. I have lots of website and I have found a lots of. But I show you like a demo this thing. It look like a demo. Okay. So today today batch, it's a night batch. I will teach you a live means real website where running as a VDP and RDP programs. Also, I will show you the one of the best and big program where give minimum dollar is 200 and the maximum dollar is $50,000 reward as a bug bounty. I will give this target, and also this is not I just find this and I give my sum means my one student this target. Okay. Impact is already told you. You can take over account, session tokens. You can easily hijack the account and like this thing. So main thing is like a reflected XSS. Like I type here a hello one. Here you will see nothing. Here you will see okay. So no issue. Here you don't have seen the reflect back, but here you will see attribute, or you can say this is a parameter equals to. So what you can do, you can also inspect this thing and check out your inspect key. So where is your he is reflected? You need to check manually. I think my network issue. You can also check this thing into source or things like that. So basically, this is you can say okay. Okay, now I think this is fixed. Okay, okay. No issue. I show you in another lghk.com. Okay, this is a one of the best. You can see like this is a product. Okay, I show you another one. Yeah, recording is uploaded on our YouTube channel. Okay, so this is also like a here you can type like a hello one. When you type hello one, I don't know what happened. Why he didn't? Okay, okay. Now you can see this is a reflected. Okay, means this word is reflected here. Now what you can do, you can understood and analyze this thing using a page source and also the inspect. So after inspect, you can see I got a three result. Okay. Now after three result, you can see this thing PHP hello one, and after this thing analyze this thing. The this quotation means this is thing is closed by this parameter by this open close brackets like a this like a here I type now first I check it is it out of the box or not, so now I will check again. Now you will see this is the hello one is now out of this parameter. Okay, now what I do now here I type my XSS payload. Try to my XSS payload like a img src equals to alert, or you can try a prompt one. Then boom. When you analyze this again, then you will see you will see img payload is now out of the box, out of the query. Like here you can type uh, had by Cyber learning student. Means you need to analyze this thing, how the exactly backend queries are run. Okay, so this is your, you can say this is your demo, something like that. But if you want to learn in a depth or something like that, then we will consider after some time. Okay.